not the first movie where you act, direct, and write, but it's the previous one were comedies. This is a different kind of movie. In some moment, did you doubt about being the right guy for this job?
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody sees my name and goes, that guy's going to direct a comedy, I mean, a horror movie. And I think that for me, the connection I had to this was not the horror side of it, it was the family side of it. And so it's funny, I remember Greg Daniels on The Office saying to me about my part, your job is not to deliver these lines funny, your job is to just deliver these lines, and if people think it's funny, that's up to them. And I sort of took that same advice for this. If I tried to scare you, I probably wouldn't do a good job. What I wanted to do is make you care for this family in such a way that you don't want to see anything happen to them, so that makes the environment and what happens to them so much scarier.
You say that this is kind of a love letter to your kids.
Yeah.
But this is a scary love letter to
It
your
is.
kids.
It's sort of bizarre to say that this is a love letter to my kids, but I think for me, what the parents are going through in particular and what the weight of what they would do. I remember saying to the studio, you don't have to put this on the poster, but when I was writing, what I was thinking is, what would you really do for your kids? I mean, that's the big question. I think a lot of people can see themselves in this movie, and I think one of the most fun things you can do about the movie is, what would I do? If you were in the situation, what would you do?
Emily Blunt is your wife, but she's also a great actress of this generation. And she worked with many great directors. That was something that worried about in a moment. How was to
Absolutely.
work?
Yeah, I mean, I am very aware of the incredible directors she's worked with, and more importantly, the incredible actress that she is. But I knew that I had a very clear vision on this, and she trusted that I had a really clear vision on this. And from the very beginning, I knew that this would be the movie that I could make. And she trusted me on it, and we worked really well together. I had her go through the script, I had her go through my ideas for shots. I wanted her to be a part of the process and not just feel isolated and just as an actress. I wanted her to feel like this was her movie too.
This is a very risky movie in style for a horror studio movie.
Right.
It's not usual. Are you relieved about the reception of the audience, the great reviews, 100% for now in Rotten Tomatoes?
Don't say for now, be positive. No, I'm kidding. No, I mean, if I'm really honest with you, I'm having a hard time processing it. I'm completely overwhelmed with the response. It goes back to that, instinctual fear that we all have, which is, when we were in high school, you sort of feel like what you think is cool, other people think is cool, is really special. There's a special moment there. And we thought we were making something special for us. And the fact that the world thinks it's special too is really, really cool.
It's usual in horror movies makes big sounds and sound effects in order to get scary moments, but in this one is different. The silence is the scary thing.
Yeah.
How was to work with that?
Well, it was amazing. It was one of the most important and exciting parts of the movie, but also it was the scariest part. I knew that if we pulled it off, it would be really cool, but in order to pull it off, there was a lot of fear going into it. And what I realized was very similar to the family in the movie. What I was most scared of ended up being the thing that made me a super, the special part of the movie. I think that being quiet and having that experience, someone just told me, that the audience is saying it's an experience, it's not just a film. That's the coolest thing you can say. Walking people through something new has been a real honor.
This is a gift for your daughters.
Oh, really?
I am from Peru,
oh my
and
God,
this is
that's awesome. No
the story
way,
of the Incas. Yes, for kids.
That is so cool. Thank you so much.
Thank
They're going
you.
to love this.
Thank you.
I'm going to read it tonight.